Lock in.
Yo, guys. All right. We have Pirate Warriors 4. I do this every year, it feels like, but this year they have new DLC every year, you know. So this year they added these 3. You'll notice I don't have the others under additional characters 3. That is an intentional choice. I do not support those choices.
Support the DLC pack
I do not support
before
it.
This one.
Yeah. So I only bought this one and obviously prior ones that I like. So we'll be running these 3 characters in particular throughout the entirety of story mode, New Game Plus. They're all pre-set up, etc. You'll notice their life and defense is low. That's on purpose. It won't really come up in easy, but it is a mechanic. Cheat death will give you more damage the lower your health is. So like usually we'll intentionally take some damage here and there. This adds like a tiny bit of danger at the very end of the run, but easy mode also allows you to instantly revive in place of dying, so you would just respawn on spot anyway. So it wouldn't matter even if we were to die. But yeah, that's basically it, and we'll be doing that. My co-commentators here, King Kyouma, will be also in the next 2 runs.
Good God. It's the Kyouma block. I hope y'all are ready.
Yeah. So
I'm here.
Yeah. So we'll just get started. There's 35 stages, and time will more or less start when I select my character on here. We'll be using Enel first. So Glitchedd, I'll count you down. If you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So all these will be pretty quick. I will have like tiny places to like explain strats, but otherwise, Kyouma, you
Otherwise, I got it. So this stage is kind of hellish, at least if you're really grinding it, because there is going to be, after this opens, there's a lot of running around. There's specific people that you got to take out for, just to simplify it. There's a lot of people that you got to take out on this map to let the Straw Hats all move forward. After they all move forward, you essentially just hope that they kind of are at the spots they need to be to spawn the things that need to be spawned so that you can kill those people too. It's a little bit of AI waiting if you're super fast. Luckily we were playing Enel and not God King Whitebeard, who clears everything in 3 seconds or less. But yeah, so it's a lot of just waiting for these NPCs to move and going in here and clearing shit to make sure that they can do that. But it seems like they actually kind of had good luck on that, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I changed my strat to make it a lot cleaner, but it's still really
it's still not consistent. Yeah, because you can run further back when he got to the back earlier after he was killing everybody. You can run further back to let them move forward faster, essentially. And so that's what he was doing. But that was actually a very good run through that stage. Do we get the instant smoker kill here? If he goes directly under you, it won't work. But you got the instant smoker kill. That was actually the best you've done that stage.
Yeah. That's just how marathon pressure works for me. I don't know. Best in all time.
Wow. Yeah, that's the best in all time. We saw that stage a lot when you were practicing, and it was like every single time I was like So that was pretty good. Shit. King is God in this run. He's real fast. Something you're gonna see with Nylon's movement on this character a lot is he can do attacks into a dash to dash cancel, so it ends up making him move even faster. And he also has just flight. He infinitely flies forward, and that shit's kind of unbalanced. There we go. That's the marathon. That's the marathon look we're expecting right there. Oh yeah, brother. I was wondering where that was at.
Yeah, I was I thought I somehow left one at the first spawn, but that was not the case.
But yeah, King's a hilariously balanced character. They decided he should throw bombs that clear the entire field every time you press a single button. So that's just what he does.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to explain much strats. We are using FDM, a mod I created to take the dialogue and just remove it. The game would otherwise wait for these instructional events to complete in dialogue before it lets you progress to the next objective. This just goes, no, skip all that. It also skips some cutscenes and stuff. It's pretty advanced compared to other FDMs I've made, but it's really useful for this. You'll notice it a lot in 1.5, but and 1.4 maybe.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, it happens.
That was rough.
I knew it was. I actually practiced that stage like 3 or 4 times prior, and it went wrong every time. Like,
every single time, yeah.
I was like, well, okay.
That's just what it's gonna boil down to.
That Croc fight has the highest degree of RNG of all the boss battles because he backsteps at the start on like just randomly, and it's invincible. And so he's like never in the right place for anything.
Also, there's not a lot of Z being played. Don't worry, he will be played. We know he's the GOAT. Don't worry, he will be played. You just gotta wait until his damage matters. The problem is he does so much damage that it actually doesn't matter because the earlier stages have a damage cap. So you can just play either of the other two, but he actually blows shit up, so you'll see him later.
Yeah. You won't see him too early, but he comes up. I did route all of them to appear about the same amount of times. 12, 11, and 12 times exactly. So, like, we will get plenty of all of them.
Yeah. Annoyingly, on a lot of these movement stages, it is kind of just King. King's kind of just God for moving because he can do the dash cancels and he's flying and all this extra stuff that he does, so. But yeah, on this stage, he's just... There's a lot of specific points on the map. You go there, take people out. King's the best for it because he moves around the map the fastest. The only thing that kind of sucks is these like stairs for him because he's so big.
Yeah.
It's hard for him to maneuver up them properly. Well, he's so big and also like a flying character. So is this the... No, this isn't the wall. One of the walls on one of these rooftops is weird. So like normally you see him like jumping from the staircase over the wall onto the rooftop a lot of the time when he gets up there. But one of these roofs, like just a random roof, this one I believe, just has an invisible wall there. Yeah. And it's just like it can hoe you. It's this one, yeah.
Yeah, we
use
use
just hoe you for no reason. Yeah, you have to use the special there because there's an invisible wall at the top that you just cannot go over.
Yep, it's very sad. All the other ones you can jump up or something.
Yeah.
That one. Luckily, you can move even if you have no stamina with them. Because of the aforementioned.
Oh, good clear at the end there, though.
Yeah.
You have to use the super there to kill the guy at the top of the roof there. Sometimes it doesn't fully do it.
Yeah, that special at least shoots a couple shots, so like you kind of weave left and right and hope you can get it either way if you're a little low on the stairs or something. I tend to just go a little higher for the marathon, so that it's very unlikely to fail. But the first stage we'll see Xeon will be 3-4, so like marking your calendars.
Yeah, you're ready to see the cool guy. That's the one we really care about. That's the one we're here for. And okay, you're good.
Yeah, I wait a little bit longer there because in practice I used that a little early and he just lived at like 40% HP and I was like, what? So I'm like, I'll just wait 1 second. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's like we're over here. We made a joke about it last night or like 2 nights ago, but it's like we're over here like, oh, that boss fight was shit, and it's like a 16-second fight.
Yeah. I'm like, oh no. Like... Exactly. It really is like that.
Oh yeah, it's Indies Lobby. This is your favorite section of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of so the Indies Lobby stages.
On this.
You did.
Like literally today it changed it. So even
Yeah. Oh, even I don't know. You were talking to me about it.
Yeah, I just take this path now.
Okay.
And they come to me.
So you got it your way a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, there's just enemies that spawn at specific spots on this map, and you're just trying to find the fastest way to get to them. But because of the way that there was a patch that changed how stuff rendered, kind of have to change the pathing a little bit based off of like how fast enemies spawn.
Yeah.
And then you run over here and just beat the shit out of Frankie.
He has a unique taunt against Livy. We'll show it here.
He does, yeah. And then he does the thing.
Yeah.
He does the thing. But yeah. Oh man, I'm waiting for Z. Z is the only one I care about. I'll be entirely real. I've complained about this to Nyland. The one I care about is Z. You would think I might care about Enel. You'd think I might care about King, but I'll be honest, I just care about Z.
Yeah.
I just want a guy that punches the fuck out of him. That's all I care about.
That is what it is.
I'm also waiting for is it next stage? Which one's the one you gotta carry Frankie on? Is it the next stage?
That's the 6th.
It's the 6th, right? Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on, because I want to see how demolished you get by that.
I will. I did it 5 times literally before the stream. Failed like almost all of them.
Yeah.
It is just an evil stage.
It's an evil stage. You guys will know about it when we get there. Don't worry. But a lot of the Water 7 Indies lobby stages are point A to point B, kill guys in the way to point B, and then kill boss. So this one's really fun looking because you just blow everybody up when you get in here. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I changed it to
Wow.
C3 so that I can like make sure they're all clear. I C4'd at the end there, which was an accident, but it worked, so it's fine.
It worked. So lucky.
Yep.
You know, it's really funny that there is a chance that you do get a new patch record to this run. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
It is possible.
It is possible.
That would be really funny. Yeah, this boss stage is hell. This is hell incarnate. If you're doing like the actual run using Yonji, it's reset central.
Yeah.
And hell. It's hellish. It's hellish beyond belief.
It sucks badly. Yeah, you have to like frame perfect attack at the start of the stage and then like hope he RNGs to dash into you, and then it's like a whole problem.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucked. This is the stage where you have to clear all the gates, and then you, unfortunately, even with FDM, have to sit still for a minute.
Yeah, we did a vote on this 750,000 years ago during the dawn of creation, and they all agreed that 1 minute made sense, but maybe further than that might be a little egregious, so we settled on what it is, which is 1 minute instead of the original 2.
Yep. And here you kind of just wait for people to make it to the gate so that you can destroy the gate.
Yeah,
But this isn't the part we were talking about.
Yeah, these Frankie soldiers have a lot of glitches with them, where they can very easily like ruin everything. Because of the changes to the renderer, they can hit this through the wall with that, which is pretty crazy.
That was crazy, yeah.
But yeah, they de-render easier than other people in a bad for the player type of way. Normally that isn't the case that often, like it's about a half and half between escort targets, but the way that they seeded these guys, and you'll see it when I turn around and look at them, they kind of zigzag a lot, you'll notice, and that zigzagging is caused by them bumping into each other, and like they check the grounded node to see where they're supposed to path, and that and they keep stuttering and moving left and right. That's because they're trying to find the location they're supposed to stand on when they bump, and it slows them down a lot. And so if they bump and then get de-rendered, which is a pretty easy thing to have happen, they will just freeze. They won't continue on the path. They'll think they're an invalid path, and it'll take like 2 seconds, 3 seconds for the game to be like, oh, where should they be? And warp them back onto the node. And that is like a pretty huge difference. So you'll notice they get like really staggered. I got a really good one, so it didn't work that badly. But in the first room, before the first gate, I got screwed. 2 of them de-rendered really far back, and I had to wait a little longer. But
yeah, this is the part we were talking about, by the way, where we have to wait for a minute.
Yeah. Luckily, I got a good everything, basically, so the door's going to open behind me. Here, so...
That was actually pretty good. Oh! Ah! You're washed! You're washed!
Right here, you can't dash up, so I'm gonna walk. It's gonna seem like I'm weird for doing that. If you don't, the game tries to dash under the floor, and you'll just be ruined. So
yeah, you'll just be like ramming yourself into the wall forever.
Yeah, you just diagonally dive downward, and it's stupid. So I decided, like, technically you can dash it, but it does that for like so much of the floor that I was like, I'll walk it, I guess. And I timed it, and it was about the same, but less glitchy, so I was like, okay. Plus, also not costing stamina. So we'll see a bit of a King Gauntlet. Again, it's just stamina mixed with clear reasons.
Yeah, I mean, like I was talking about earlier, his character is funny as fuck. They made a lot of... There were design decisions made with this character, for sure. There were decisions that were made.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what made them make those decisions. Also, he can fly, which is cool for the tower specifically.
Yeah. They very much can. It's really neat. It actually makes him quite a bit faster than pretty much everybody on that staircase.
Yeah. Now here you just need to kill Kaku. Jabra doesn't actually matter because you have to fight Jabra outside here anyways.
Yeah. Fight him in a second. Normally.
3-6 is coming up. What's your favorite fate?
Yeah.
We could lose like straight up like 30 seconds. On 3-6 or
like a minute and...
Yeah.
You can lose about a minute and 12 seconds there, something, minute 15. It's really bad. Probably the second biggest time lossable section in the entire run. Kind of weird. Other glitch.
That is strange.
Yeah.
Also, there's a lot of stairs. There's a lot of stairs on this map.
Yep.
There's a lot of stairs on this map. You're just walking upstairs for fucking 30 seconds straight. Because they thought that'd be a fun way to design the map, I suppose. I don't know why it feels so weird to see him like normally walking.
Yeah.
Like you just started walking, I heard the little footstep, like normal sounding footsteps, not like the footsteps of a 20-foot tall man. I don't know, something about that was funny to me.
It is pretty entertaining. Just like, I don't know, something about him feels small comparative to other guys.
Yeah, despite the fact that he's like ginormous flying man.
Yeah.
It's just like he gets on the ground and it's like, why does he not look as big as he does when he's flying around? But, yeah, character funny. All right, that's hell time. It is hell time.
Hell time.
We love hell time.
Sorry. Clicked off the game for a second there. Funny ad bots. It didn't go through. My auto mod actually caught it, which is awesome. But I just was like,
Alright, it is time.
yes.
It is time. So near the reason I kept gassing this stage up, and the reason he was saying that there's so much potential time loss here earlier, is because after the first part of the stage, there's a part where you have to beat Frankie and carry him to the end of the level.
Yeah,
And if it's ever messed up ever, you have to wait for Frankie to come back to life so you can do it again, potentially. And so you really, really hope that that never ever happens, or you realize that your run is dead and you want to die also.
yeah. And to the afterlife with them.
Yeah. So. But who knows?
Okay, we
It's
got
a marathon, so you will either get the worst possible one, or you will get something the likes of which have never been seen before in our lifetime. Where's Frankie?
I have late Frankie,
There
so
he
he's
is.
not changed sides yet.
Yeah, gotcha.
I'm
Oh, it's like-
intentionally gonna let him build this car, I guess.
Yeah, might as well. Oh,
Found him. Right.
yep, there he goes.
So yeah. Wow, he sidestepped.
He did sidestep you.
Gonna keep
Oh,
doing
wow. He's annihilating your ankles, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, he looks like Prime Allen Iverson against you, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my god, he's destroying you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and then the armor from the super. Oh wow. He annihilated you. Okay, yeah. What he did there was let Frankie get like as close to the end point as he could, so that he didn't have to worry about carrying him the whole way, because usually you do have to carry him from like all the way back. But he just let him walk up.
They made a lot of
respectable.
changes to where he can be rendered for so little time that he actually stays so far behind the Frankie guy he never changes, which is kind of what happened there. There's a marathon backup, and because it's kind of faster in this patch anyway, I kill Garp,
Yeah.
which changes the Frankie guard's position to ride the bottom of the map. Otherwise, he does a giant loop where he has to go up the stairs and then back down the stairs. So I take that because I've had so many runs just from pure unluckiness, which it would have happened if I didn't do that in this run too. Where
I mean, it still didn't go great because he
didn't.
was crossing you up.
Yeah, but I've had so many runs where, yeah, like Frankie will just outright never leave his house until 3 minutes in, it feels like, and then I'm like, well, okay, I guess my run's dead. So, to kind of deal with that, I've noticed that not only does defeating Garp change the path, which is awesome, but it changes Frankie's behavior so that he like instantly leaves and runs there, even if the Frankie guy isn't there.
Right.
Which is awesome. The only reason he didn't run the rest of the way, because I wanted to do the dragging thing, is because I left a guy earlier when we were talking about building bar.
Yes.
Had I just killed that guy, Frankie would have just done the mission the normal way. And ironically, with how they changed the stage, if I had let him do that, that would just be world record. Like, you don't have to drag him anymore to get a time. You can, but not with this character. You'd have to use, like, Whitebeard.
You'd have to
FFB.
use Whitebeard, yeah.
Because Whitebeard's FFB goes so fast, it won't work, but Whitebeard without FFB can, like, kind of drag him.
Whitebeard's the goat yet again, it would seem.
Yeah.
Wadi wa Kaminari.
Wadi wa Kaminari.
Got him. You gotta. And now the hell that we were once in is no longer there, and we enter a new hell. This is a whole new hell we've uncovered. The stages on this, or the levels on this stage, rather, are very annoying because they want you to go everywhere. They want you to cover as much distance as possible, and it gets really old really quick. And also there's... Is this the stage? This isn't the stage, right?
No, this is Kid in
This is
Lost,
yeah.
or-
This is Kid Law. Okay, that's what I thought.
and the one after this is
The one after this is the
pacifistas.
yeah. The one after this is the one I was thinking of, where it's like, oh, what if you get put in the Zoro dungeon for 12 years? But yeah, this stage is just a lot of it's just go everywhere. It is just go everywhere. Also, don't worry, Z is soon, I promise. I know I said that earlier, but hey, trust me. I gotta have faith in me when I say this. Z will appear. And he will be the GOAT. He's already the GOAT, but he will be the GOAT. He will be. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Felt good overall.
You're actually getting, like, fingers crossed, you're getting better, like, runs on these stages than I thought you would so far.
Yeah, I
Now 3-2 is about to fuck you, but
3-2 is fine. It's a pacifist.
it's just the pacifista stage.
4-1
That's what
is
you think.
really evil.
Yes, that is
I'm not
true.
in chapter 4
But
yet.
you're not there yet. You're not there yet. But you will be. But I'm just thinking, all the stages that can possibly hoe you, they will.
Oh yeah, that's
It's gotta be. It's gotta be the case. You've been having too much luck so far. It's gotta be the case. I think I was memeing it a second ago. I do unironically think. Hold on, let me check the list. I actually have it pulled up right now. Oh no, we're okay. It's not next stage. It's the stage after next stage. I was gonna say, isn't the Z next stage? It's next. It's the stage after next.
yeah.
Because next stage is King. Yeah, Enel is surprisingly fast also.
Yeah, they did a good
Enel's
job with
movement,
these
very
guys. They wanted them all to be around the same speed, which is kind of weird coming from the fact that I use King so much for movement. But the reason for King is because he hits people while moving and builds a lot of bar and such.
Yeah. And his clear is hilarious. Because, again, he just drops a bomb and the entire screen is wiped. Although, technically, Z does better in that regard, I guess. Who do you think is, who did you say you think the weakest in the three of them is?
It changes based on like what type of content you're doing, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I was talking to Art, and he was like, you know, curious. He's like, oh, Enel's like really good, right? I'm like, he's Logia, which makes him invincible in FFB, and that is a
true.
weird type of benefit to, like, kind of, I guess, explain to the average person.
Yeah.
Like, well,
That makes sense.
being invincible and unflinchable while you're in a mode that you're in for most of the stage is like a very good state to be in. It makes it so if you're playing on like ultra hard for some reason or a higher difficulty story, he starts to shift up the tier list quite a bit. So on high difficulty content, I'd say Enel can switch places and Z becomes the lower of them.
That's King on the stage.
But I think that I have to think about like. Does it start?
You had to use your brain for a second. Now you're good. You're good.
Yeah, so I think that, you know, Z's power is really useful in a lot of contexts, but the more dangerous the area he's playing in, the kind of weirder he is. But I do think he's, like, if you play the game like more of a normal person, I know that sounds crazy, but if you do and you don't like keep your health like zeroed out on purpose,
Yeah, for cheat death stuff.
yeah, then Z is actually like better because reboot and what have you are gonna give him a ton more power than Enel.
Absolutely.
So it is an interesting problem of like, well, the way I play the game, like having a character who's dead all the time is awesome.
Having a character who's dead all the time is great. Yeah, I love it when I'm losing. I love it when I lose. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's like the Whitebeard with 1 HP is the strongest character in the game or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's who we actually use in the speedrun. For like the real speedrun that doesn't involve, like, if we're not doing DLC characters, it is just Whitebeard percent. I guess with a little bit of other characters for like bossing.
Yeah, BZNG and Whitebeard, pretty much those two.
Yeah. And now you will see Z. Now it is time for my goat to appear on the screen.
He is back, finally.
Yeah, finally after popular demand. He just punches the air and the entire screen goes away. It's sick. And why? For what?
For what purpose? Yeah, we'll see him quite a few times in a row now. Basically,
Yeah.
get to use him for the rest of the whole thing.
I think there's only like one stage in what it's like 3-6 is King and 4-1's Enel or something. And then other than that, it's like Z.
Yeah.
But that's just because he blows stuff up. We were talking about that damage eventually mattering, and it's because he has a giant laser that does that.
Yeah, he has a lot of useful
laser.
things, super damaging moves. He has special properties on his Smasher where he deals like extra guard break damage, possibly damage as well, but probably just guard break damage if I had to guess on people with Devil Fruits because it's Sea Stone. Yeah, Rex Smoker, because he doesn't do that. He has a thing that's supposed to do that, kind of, but it doesn't work like this.
It doesn't work. That was kind of a funny slowdown.
Yeah. Well,
You just get your shit blown back, and it's like, oh well, I guess I'm in free fall now.
yeah. And so yeah, like you can basically just do what I'm doing here. Meter fill for it is really high, so you can just kind of end FFB as you pop the third hit and build back 60% of it or more. So stage is an escort. I'm trying to stay as close to as possible because again, the changes to the escort formula affect this stage a lot.
Would you say this is the stage most affected by it? I know we were talking about it.
It's very high up there because not only does it kind of help with de-rendering Luffy for the rock if he ever gets stuck behind it, which happens quite often. But before, it was very inconsistent to get Luffy up the slope I just passed because he would just freak out and wait for Ivankov, and it would delay Mihawk spawning, which is a prerequisite.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's very easy and consistent now to get Mihawk to actually appear. And then from there, you get to... yeah.
Boom. Yeah, and that's just Z's big old damage.
Yeah, he's got great clear, big damage. He's actually also fast. Like, Enel and him are comparable. He's only about 10% slower. It's just the way he moves versus the way Enel moves. Is like, Enel has a much worse launcher. There's arguments over like really large distances that they could be comparable. Okay. So this is a benefit of Smasher. Like you're gonna see, I'm just gonna be able to blow him up.
From so far away.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That motherfucker was so far away. Okay, that was funny.
Yeah. I'll have to be a bit careful here. There's a lot of spots on this stage that Luffy and Ace can de-render, even though they look like they're really close. So the de-render radius is about 115 m. I'm using the in-game measurement because the game gives you a measurement, but you can see their little meter count here.
Speaking of Ace, I have been given a platform right now to just say I hate Ace. It's fuck Ace. All my homies hate Ace. I hate that character. I just had to let that be known.
All Ace haters stand up. Or...
Any Ace haters rise? Salute.
Yeah. Salute.
You may go back down into your seat now.
Yeah. So we're ferrying him to his death as we speak.
Yes, correct.
You gotta get him out of here.
We gotta get him out of here and into the hands of a Kainu. Now.
Yeah.
It must happen.
Bye-bye, Ace. We don't need you.
We don't need you anymore. There's
Play
not a spot for
Andy
you in my new world.
Yeah. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Oh, brother. We're almost to the dreaded stage. It's not this one, it's the next one.
Yeah, 4-1's really hard.
4-1 was the one that I saw you practice the most.
Yeah, gotta practice that one non-stop.
This stage, I actually... Is this one also an exclamation? I thought this one was...
It is. It's just buggy.
Oh, right, it's the buggy one. Right.
Escort a pair of legs across the battlefield.
I'll never get it. I hate Ace. I hate Ace. I gotta be a hater. I hate Ace.
And from a speedrun perspective, I also not biggest fan of arbitrary code execution.
Wait, you're spitting. Hold on. Hold on. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said I hate Ace.
I get it for the exhibition of it. You know, it's cool to express.
It's a cool thing to express. Yeah, it's like a different skill set though to me.
Yeah.
It's like a different art form.
I will always be in favor of it never being quote unquote any percent or whatever. I get the connotation, but I think it just stays its own place, you know.
Yeah.
Want to race to
I'd agree with that.
writing code? All good. Probably go to one of those hackathons, but
yeah, I think that in speedrunning, I think it's a different art form to do like any kind of like H strats in a game than it is the actual like art of the skill of speedrunning.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Yes. Ace is better with a hole in his chest. Correct. Thank you.
Donut Ace
Thank you.
goes crazy.
Thank you. Thank you. I needed that.
Do we even see Garp eat donuts after Ace gets killed?
That is an interesting thought to bring up. I don't think so. I don't think so. This slander is crazy. You gave me the platform. You knew what you were signing up for. Your waiver was knowing I was gonna be here. Your waiver was knowing I was gonna be here.
Look, it's fine. Ace is just not that good. Hey, he appears
I'm not doing
in
the whole One Piece
Alabasta,
raid on stream.
and then he's in jail. Okay? He's in Alabasta, then he's in jail.
He's in Alabasta for 5 seconds, says, "Hey, Luffy, you're a bitch. Join my team because you can't do it." And then he gets arrested.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I don't care about this deadbeat. Get this loser out of here, bro. But yeah, I'm not doing the whole One Piece rain on stream. You remembered it was Enel. I said it earlier, so I was hopeful.
I just mashed and then.
Yeah, no, that happens. But yeah, I'm not doing the whole One Piece rant. I could. You want some real content?
He's like, no.
I want some real content. I can talk to y'all about why we don't have the other DLC pack.
Yeah. Yeah, but
okay.
that is the
so
price
this stage is actually one that's worth explaining. So you have to save each of the Straw Hats at a different location on the map, and the order actually... Did we find out if the order actually mattered or not for spawning at the bro at the end?
It doesn't necessarily. So like, Nami spawns after you help 3 Straw Hats. So she spawned just now after helping Chopper, Usopp, and Robin. And her mission's the easiest, but is coded to be like the furthest trek, which is just she has to run across the battlefield, and she takes sweet ass time. Then after saving 4 Straw Hats, it spawns the quest for Zoro's, which is the most imperative. And this one is one of those weird cases where it's like walking him is good, but there's not really an ability to, like, it's just not plausible. While
Because there's other
also-
stuff that needs to be done. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you'll notice on the map, like we have those yellow enemies over there on the east side of the map, and those are for Brooke's quest that spawned in. And Frankie's quest is always accessible in taking the base on the east side of the map, which is this one, for the 1,000 Sun. And so I'm going to basically take this base because I need to FFB anyway for speed. And then after doing that and saving this, it will trigger Sanji's quest. Sanji will start pathing. He might have started pathing after I took Frankie's out. He gets into a fight here. And then once we do this, we're basically caught up. The only thing stopping us now is Funny Zoro.
Yeah.
And
you just gotta wait.
yeah. There's also a mission that'll start right after I clear the guys for Zoro, which is that the Straw Hats, the 1,000 Sunny will get attacked, essentially.
Yeah. Here he's just building meter a little bit.
I'm trying to like help him along the way.
Yeah, you want to clear it as much as you can so that he doesn't get distracted and he's stuck on a rock.
Yeah.
He was stuck on a rock.
Should just Rygo did it.
Is he gonna go?
Nice.
Is he gonna go?
He's gonna go the wrong way. But...
Yeah, he's going to the opposite direction of where he needs to go. Yeah,
What's sad is like even if he goes the way he's going right now, which you saw, he won't actually like travel through where Nami did. He'll just like stand still like you're seeing right now on the map.
Yep.
And then he'll double back to go south anyway. Like it's like some weird node problem. It feels the same where it's like he has to go to the North Island thinking he's supposed to be there, and then he heads back over. But not much can be done about that. I have noticed that like the later I do the mission that I just did, the better for spawning Sentomaro. I don't know why that is. So I might get early Sento.
That would be cool. Also, I apologize if y'all hear that. Somebody has the loudest speakers I've ever heard in my life outside right now. It might pick up on my microphone, which would be crazy, but that's how loud it is. It's actually insane. Alright, Zoro's finally here. Okay. How long will it take? There it is. And that's the stage.
Yep.
Is that his taunt? Is his taunt the where he like sticks his finger in his own head? Is that what
Yeah,
I just
he has
saw?
two.
I did not know that.
Most characters don't have... I mean, some have 2 callouts, but no 2 animations. But he has 2 animations.
I did not know that. And now it's Z, back to Z. Back to Z. You get to play the game again. Finally. The moment you've all waited for, and by you all I mean me. I was projecting just now in case you were curious. By you all I mean me. I've been waiting for this. For the return of Z. Yeah, the Dressrosa stages are, unironically, at least for me, except for one of them, they're generally my favorite stages. Because I like a lot of the, like, trying to weave your way between buildings and whatnot. I think it's fun.
Yeah,
It, like, prioritizes clean movement. But there is one stage that's hell and fucked. But that's not here yet, so it does not matter. But the only problem with them is a lot of the Dressrosa stages are kind of samey. but actually playing them is fun.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty good. I enjoy them generally. I mean, if Chapter 4 didn't start with that evil stage, then I would be like, oh, Chapter 4 is like really nice. But it has that evil stage and it has boxes, which
it does have, yeah, it does have that. But it's also got the Coliseum stage, which is pretty fun. This is this one.
Yeah.
And the whole point of this one is you use Z because he has the damage to just blow everybody up. Oh, big fucking laser. Also, he has that. Love that. Now, why does that go the entire distance from here to where they are in the background? I have no idea. Without shifting your camera, by the way? Let's talk about it. What was the deal with that? Noise gets so weird. Right there. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's invincible until he decides not to be. It's like actually permanent.
It is.
I have to just
There you go.
I have to be careful too because they introduced a bug.
Yes, I was just about to bring that up. Yeah, there's a bug that just makes it so that you insta-lose. I don't know what causes it myself.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly, like, it's based in the fact that he joins you after, but it's stupid that it's even, like, possible.
Yeah.
Like, you kill him, he joins you, and I guess the order of operations gets, like, wrong. And then, like, he joins you and then stays at 1 HP and then he counted as a fail. But my only guess to triggering that is you have to, like, go around a wall or something. You have to, like, go around that wall that I normally go to after him way too fast. And then he's like, oh.
Yeah, so it's kind of good that he did the invuln thing for so long because it prevented that bug from happening. Which would have been the most aggravating thing on planet Earth, I think.
Yeah, certainly would.
The worst thing to happen in human history, some are saying.
Oh, yeah.
Is when the Bellamy bug happens and nothing else.
Okay.
Break, by the way?
I hit my special and I got launcher bug, and then I was like, okay, back up. I'll just do air C1, and it went 2 inches. I'm like, okay.
Streets are saying you're washed in unk. Response?
They're right.
Shit, I guess so, man. Damn. How'd they get here?
I don't have Burning Resolve to back up his movement if it fails. I wait a little bit there because if you have the little lightning bar and you do that special, he won't die.
Z, when we were coming up with like who runs on what stages, we found out that Z actually does do that stage the fastest just due to sheer damage. Faster than
you have
King
to
and Enel.
Kill 3 guys with like quite quickly, and generally speaking, yeah, you don't have characters with that many specials because you can't really farm enemies on the way except for King, but there's so many staircases.
Yeah. So this stage is fucked up and demonic and mean and evil. Where they make you fight big old Rockman and then say, what if you had to climb a mountain?
Yeah.
Also, why do they make you do all the damage to him if Dora is just gonna kill him anyway?
I know.
I don't really get it. Are you gonna try to do the bug?
Yeah. I think they patched it though.
Nope. Yeah, you can instant zip up that with the Z because his hitbox is very specific. We tried it with 3 billion characters.
Yeah.
And Z's is the most Z's and Garps are the most consistent because they have like very similar character models.
Yeah, we joke that it's like you have to be 9 feet tall to ride.
Yeah, specifically 9 feet tall. You cannot be taller than 9 feet. You cannot be under 9 feet. You must be specifically 9 feet tall because Bert can do it as well.
Yeah, the admirals can, in general. So like that 9 to 10-ish range kind of works. Rook is scrawny, so we're just gonna assume his bones be malleable or something.
Yeah, he can fly. You know that guy. He's weird. Yeah, that was actually a really good run through that stage, to be honest.
Yeah, the end went really well. Some of the rock climb can go way worse. Like that second to last rock's so evil. It has an invisible ceiling right above you. So if you're wondering like, oh, just jump and then jump again, it's like, no, I cannot.
The game decides if you're allowed or not.
Yeah, there's like a tiny little spot on the left side of the rock that lets you jump, and so I'm just mashing jump. Like, please, can I please? And it has to let me.
You're not. You're not. You ask real nice, and it tells you you're a bitch, and it hates you and wants you to die, and then it doesn't let you do it.
Yeah, that is how it works. I keep forgetting it's air C3 that I do there, not ground C3, and I keep remembering now that that's it.
I was like, immediately afterwards, you're like, oh yeah, I do that, huh?
I was like, why did I use Enel at the start there and say it was like the fastest thing ever? And it's like, ground C3 isn't really working. And then I just thought about it right now. I'm like, no, it was the air key 10 at the end of air C3 that does it. Which looks like this.
Yeah, which is really good.
Yeah. I'm using Burning Resolve, which gives you stamina every time I launch her. So if you're ever curious why I'm just randomly launching, aside from the obvious reason of a hitbox comes out, it refills stamina with this skill on.
Yeah, that's why you see his stamina keep going up despite the fact that he's constantly air dashing.
Yeah.
This stage is also really annoying.
Oh yeah.
Started realizing that's kind of the theme of speedrunning, is that it's just, oh yeah, this part's really annoying. That's kind of just what speedrunning is. It's just, oh yeah, this is fucking annoying and I hate doing it. And then you do it and you're like, okay, this is cool. And then you hit the next part and you're like, oh yeah, this is annoying, huh? And that's kind of always what it ends up boiling down to.
I need to use that move less.
Me when I play any character in a fighting game.
Yeah.
The joke is all of my characters suck. I only play bottom tiers on accident. It's the worst.
I think they're just typecasting bottom tiers to you.
You think it's a stereotype thing?
Yeah.
You think it's racism or something?
Yeah. Because how else are they so accurate at targeting it?
Okay. Yeah. People specifically like me, the 5 other people on the planet that fall into the exact same archetype of person as me, is the type of people that they have hatred for built in specifically.
Yeah. Well, my reasoning, if I'm gonna wrap that in a bow, if you are a extremely rare demographic, they're trying not to offend anybody, and you just get collateral.
Right. I'm just collateral. Yeah.
They're like, who's the smallest demographic possible that we could offend by making them a bottom tier?
It's like, people that only care about the options that their character has in a way of how cool is it. Oh god, okay. I hate this place.
It is a lot.
The trees.
Also just a lot of sugar. I feel like if I was here, this would... I mean, aside from them being living
that's what
sugar...
last the day on Candy Island, no?
Yeah, I guess that's true, I suppose.
You just don't get it. You ain't never searched for Candy Island like me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fucking trees, man. The fucking trees.
We have to say it every time. But...
Every time, you just gotta bring it up and be like, ah yes, the trees. The trees literally have eyes, and they have seen the horrors. For those that don't know, I'm not gonna elaborate. For those that do know, you know why. I'm surprised that that didn't insta-kill the first
Yeah,
one.
I've never, because it does 5 hits. I used it there legitimately right now because I thought about it on the fly, and I'm like, this should have enough active frames, and then it just didn't.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's tough. You just got trolled.
Yeah, I guess doesn't. It's either too thin or doesn't work that way. Okay, then after this is King and
After this is King and Enel, yeah.
He's like, he
This
can red
stage
verse.
is fun.
It is. I like this. Oh, I got the.
I would like to point out that there is a time where I beat the world record on the stage with Capone. I would just like to let that be known. The Capone, notoriously the best character in the game, actually. Would you agree?
I would on principle.
I would on principle. That's a good answer. That's a good way to answer that. That was. If the one guy wasn't hiding in the corner there, that was actually really fucking good.
Yeah, it was actually 2. There's that guy and a guy really far away. I just C2'd him from across the map so that I could be like, okay, cool, I'm in the right position.
It's just that one guy in the back corner was a bitch. Otherwise, I would have actually been like really good. That was like actually a fucking Whitebeard time. Damn, did Sanji really not die from that?
I've never seen that happen. That's really bad. So
that was really bad.
Normally the strat there is that you let the C5 fire kind of kill him because it, for whatever reason, it'll instantly spawn this leader. And it spawns him. Normally the game tries to spawn leaders from the closest spawner depot. And there isn't one on that side, but the idea is that you use it from far enough back that when Sanji gets blown up, you just kind of rush there immediately after the cutscene and kill him, and then start the section that I'm playing right now. But I got like the weirdest Sanji somehow not allowed to die thing ever.
Yeah.
But this section's going really well, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Your movement's fine. So it's alright. It is alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, everything except the beginning there was really good, but the beginning made it not sub-minute.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Fine. I don't want this to be a world record.
So I'd rather die.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
In Ellington, yeah.
The music
This
helped
stage.
cue me in. It's,
Yeah, this stage is annoying. You've got to, this is the Brûlée stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get down there, you have to track down Brûlée. Luckily, she's the same fake Luffy every time. But it's just annoying because you have to like get down here and then you traverse literally the entire fucking stage to get to the very back to find her at exactly where she spawns out of. And so it's just like needless.
Her spawn is based on killing these two.
Yep.
So once you do, you will spawn instantly in technically the left room, warp immediately through a mirror, arrive in this room that I'm heading to right now.
Yep.
And then
she's the one that's up here.
Up here.
There you go.
All right.
That was that movement was, I'm not gonna lie, your movement's been better on this. No, I'm just fucking.
I was like, I didn't get stuck very often.
I only got stuck one time. What do you mean? It wasn't bad at all. I'm just saying if you were playing Whitebeard. This is Z, I think.
Yeah. You can't now. I have to press right every time.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have to turn back.
Yes. This stage. Speaking of stages that got massively changed due to the rendering patch.
Yeah, another big one. They really hate you being far from them, and Katakuri despawn is really, really close by now, whereas before it was a bit far. So
Yeah.
heck?
Oh, speaking of which,
Why is he? I've never seen this. He's like
yep,
all the way.
there it is.
Back.
Every marathon has one. Every marathon has the I've never seen this happen before. There it is.
Yeah, what the heck? He was like
That was it.
in the back room.
He was in the back rooms. I can't deny it.
So Luffy is more or less the spawn trigger here. I'm not 1000% sure if Prospero spawns based on the furthest forward. Luffy is the one that Katakuri spawns on though. So my thought would normally be that Luffy is the one that matters more particularly in terms of progress flag.
Let's see if you get the bug where Luffy just starts randomly dying for no reason like the other night.
He got past it. So.
He did get past it. Yeah, there was a bug, like, I think it was like last night, where Enel was practicing, and Luffy just started getting his health super low. He was just getting his ass beat by ghosts, like Patrick in that one episode. And he kept on getting, like, to the point where he was, like, one hit away from death, and Enel kept having to run after him and, like, heal him. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. But it was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is just one big escort mission, and it's really annoying and slow as fuck. And horrible and awful also. So, the worst thing in human history, someone said.
Yeah. Some have to.
Someone said. Nothing worse has ever happened than the glitch where Luffy starts randomly dying for no reason. And then now this is the best character in the game up here, of course, as we were previously talking about. Capon Beje. Where's Luffy? Did he? Oh, he made it already.
Yeah,
Okay.
it did a devotional deload or something because I couldn't see him.
He crossed the shit out of you, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Right as I turned around, he was already past me. Like,
yeah.
Cutscene.
Yeah.
Blew past me in the zone. I'm like that black-haired guy with glasses.
Yeah. I make every shot from anywhere on the court some of the time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's like prime fucking Almine.
Yeah.
He's like already behind you. Any Kuroko enjoyers? Y'all don't know ball. Y'all don't know ball like that. I've noticed, honestly, I didn't really think about it through like all the times I watched you practice this until now. The latter half of the game is a lot of escort stages, huh?
It is, yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Think about One Piece, and I'm saving people.
Think about One Piece. Nah, I'm good, thanks. I'd rather not, actually.
I'll take a bleach instead.
I'll take a Bleach, I'll take a Dragon Ball, I'll take a Saint Seiya, I'll take a Fist of the North Star, I'll take a Black Clover, I'll take a, I mean, the list goes on. I'd rather not. You hate society and yet you live in it, ass speedruns. You hate One Piece and yet you play the Pirate Warriors 4 game. Interesting.
Like, okay, so got good pace here, no big bombs.
Yeah, Big Mom has not trolled you, which is actually pretty rare.
Not gonna have.
Can't happen.
I think the time build in a bar. I might barely get
that move is a bit ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, balance.
This character is really funny. I don't know how much they were using, but they were using their brain when they made this character. Now, how much of their brain they were using, I couldn't tell you, but I'll tell you the brain use was there. And Paris Sparrow never dies here like he should for some reason.
It's like invincible or something.
Yeah, he has like the Bellamy shit on him or something.
Yeah. My guess is that he just has like some amount of like high damage reduction early on or something. Because I've also had times where I impossible feat with Whitebeard and he lives, which shouldn't really happen.
And then this is boss stage, fight Katakuri 3 times. If you were playing this on standard, not FDM, there's like 8 billion cutscenes in this stage in between each section of the fight. But because of FDM, it's just a teleport. Makes the pacing of this fight really funny when you think about it. Because it's just like, oh, you beat me the first time and then ran away. Okay, now I'm here. Oh, you beat me again. Alright, now I'm gonna stab myself. Let's fight again.
Yeah.
And then the fight's over. One Piece if it wasn't done by Toei. And now we are in the final arc. It's Wano, fake Wano.
Fake Wano. Only
Fake
like the
Wano.
first 2-ish stages are pretty accurate.
Yeah, because they made this game before Wano was done.
Yeah.
Or even really started, to be entirely honest with you.
Yeah, they only knew like the beginning where Hawk and Drake are part of the arc, and they were like, okay, they're part of it, and it's like, yep, okay. If you say so, Mr. Shueisha.
If you say so. That being said, the stages in Wano are actually surprisingly fast usually, except for literally the last stage. Is the last stage the longest stage in the game?
I think the third one, the Escort, is comparable.
Gotcha.
Like, they definitely have the 2 longest in the game, like, in the same arc.
Yeah.
And the arc is short, like
Yeah.
Alabasta.
It's 5 stages, and the first stage is like a minute and some change. The second stage in... the second stage, is that the Kaido Big Mom one, I think?
The 4th one is something.
That's the 4th one, yeah. That's the 4th one. That stage takes like 30 seconds. The second stage also takes like a minute and some change. It's,
Yeah.
it's
You just get like,
it's
3
weird.
shorts, 3 longs, kind of.
Yeah.
So it's
But
like
yeah, it's fake Wano.
fake Wano. Yeah, the first stage really fast, the 4th stage really fast, 3rd really slow, 5th really slow. This second one is like totally normal length. Like it's the one that's built the best in terms of like the stage even they use is like pretty nice.
Yeah. It's Enel King and then Z King, I think.
Yeah. I think the one thing they could have done, and I know that they obviously didn't, so it doesn't matter, but like would have been to expand the size of these hallways right here.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter when you're playing Whitebeard, because you just run through everything. But on every other character, it's a little bit annoying. On Whitebeard, you also just run directly into the towers and they get destroyed. Meanwhile, the other characters, you actually have to like destroy the towers manually. Which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. That's the whole objective of this stage, is you're running around at different points on the map. There are towers that you need to destroy. You destroy the towers. Big Mom's there as well for some reason. You don't need to do anything with her though. You gotta destroy the towers. Yeah, they just introduced the second greatest threat in the series at this point in time. Who really cares? You gotta go destroy the towers.
Yeah, the way the
gotta
mission
take a
objective
turn
on
to
this
kill
is
it.
supposed to be too is kind of like, you read the dialogue, they're basically saying like, oh, there's spies or something, find them and defeat them. But it's not really clear because the game's objective makes it seem like you need to find the correct spy, but it's always just defeat like 4 of the 5 towers. And so they kind of trick you into thinking like, oh yeah, like I'm supposed to do I don't even know if you have to actually. You just
Actually, yeah, I don't know if Relay needs to die. I know the Paraspero does.
Yeah, to get the wall down.
Yeah. But I don't know if the Brule kill is necessary at all. Yeah, Katakuri's in Wano, by the way, if y'all were wondering.
Yeah, he was there
He was
the
there.
whole time.
I seen him with these 2 eyes.
Yeah, no, I was there.
Yeah, I was there. Not too close though. I wasn't in the writing room.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't there. no. But I was there. I saw it after the fact. I was hanging out with the editors.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, definitely would never have been there with Oda, but I might have been there with Koei, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Koei was like,
Wasn't
hey,
in the Oda room.
Yeah.
Koei was like, oh yeah, we got the transcripts early of what's gonna be happening. And this is what happened. And I'm like, oh yeah, Katakuri is there and wanna look at that.
Should have kind of been.
There's a lot of things that should have kind of happened in Wano.
Yeah.
Welcome to the One Piece Hate Podcast. How's it going? I'm your host, Miss I Hate One Piece 223.
Yeah. And I'm actually 123, but
Actually.
yeah. My personal take is that I think that, like, honestly, Katakuri could have been there. There's not much, like, he's there. He's not there because of a cover panel where he has to fail.
Yep.
I guess. And I just don't think that's really does anything. It would be just as easy to say that she took her first mate to literally an island with an emperor on it, and that's what left it open to being sieged.
Yep.
And even if you say, well, you know, Big Mom's smarter than that, that's fine if that were true, which it could be, I guess. She has plenty of people on the island as is.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of, like, a big old army there. Regardless, man, Wano sure was an arc, wasn't it? One Piece sure is a series, ain't it? Yeah, you're getting kind of trolled, is what it would seem to be to me.
I just can't tell where Frankie is, but I'm just gonna ignore my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, there he is. He just hadn't rendered for some reason. Because he literally instant rendered, like, popped into existence in front of you. So I guess it just thought you were too far away, even though you were right on top of the spot he usually spawns at.
Yeah. It's okay. As long as he's here when I'm doing the Usopp part, I don't really mind. I just would hate if he's somehow gone. Then I don't know what I'm gonna do. He's gone.
Yeah, I am, I was telling Island that I'm low-key a hater of the fact that this run kinda is King %. I know him and Enel have the same amount of stages, but it's just like, I think King in this game, despite being a hilariously balanced and designed character, I think he's kind of boring compared to the other two. Which sucks, because I kind of like King a little bit, for reasons we won't get into. But, you know, I just wish he was, like, kind of cooler than he is. Also, this is what we were talking about earlier when we said that 6-3 was an unnecessarily long escort stage. As you guys are witnessing in real time, it is an unnecessarily long escort stage.
Yeah,
I feel like we've been here for goddamn 10 minutes, even though I know it's been like 3.
Yeah. It's also just, like, hard to see. So, like, telling friends about this earlier, but, like, they're like, how do you even see where you're going as King on this stage? And I literally just said, I don't. I purely play off of, like, a mental map in my head.
And just hope that it's right.
I just played enough hours, but it's just
played
like
it a lot, yeah.
I just have to. I can't see when I'm playing. Like, I dash with him, and the screen has blue ripples everywhere and giant wings, and I'm like, I don't even use the mini map. I just, like, know where everything is, theater of mind. But I can't imagine somebody comes into that stage with literally no ability to imagine where you are, and they're just like, well, I guess I'm blind and useless.
I guess I'm blind and useless. Wow. Cursed. Blind and useless. Also, this stage is fast as shit.
Yeah, we do that, and then there's basically a bunch of timed or like time-ish sections. Like right here, you're just waiting on these 3 to spawn, so like you can be like a little bit slow, and then past that, everything's fast again. Like in this room, there's gonna be 3 guys because they spawn actually during this cutscene, and then I'm going to punch the wall down, which is gonna spawn the big bomb section. She's gonna jump down. She can't die, sadly, so you can deal damage to her.
She can't die, sadly.
And then she will try to activate Heavenly Fire, as she just did. And then after it's over, this cutscene plays.
Damn, you didn't get to set up though.
I know, I didn't get reboot.
Because you got hit. You can normally set up an attack so that it hits Kaido as this cutscene's ending. But because he got hit by the Heavenly Fire, he actually couldn't do it, which is really sad. And Kaido's dead.
Yeah, Kaido actually is like really frail in that fight for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, they designed that stage for the tutorial originally, and they do increase his stats because he's based on stage level. But I feel like they didn't give him like different HP, so he ends up being really, really glass. What is the estimate looking like? You can look for me.
Oh, estimate's looking pretty good. Like you're gonna clear it.
Okay.
It's like better than the practice last night, like 1 minute.
Yeah, it definitely feels that way.
Yeah. This is the final stage, by the way, of Gonzalez, as we call him, the Biz. So.
Yeah, yeah. So, Great Gonzalez, it'll be after I kill Final Dragon Kaido. I'll call it out, but...
Yeah.
Because the stage is impossible to see anything.
Gabriel Glitchedd God Gamer, the Great Gonzalez, as the streets call him.
Yeah.
AKA Gangmeister Gonzalez, if you will. That didn't kill her? Oh, she's got invul and funny invul and ha ha ha. Character's hilarious.
You have for the world record ILs, the stage sucks because that is literally the make or break for the entire run. Did you catch her before she, like...
Into God. Because
it feels 100% random. Like, it isn't, but it certainly feels very much that way, where you're like, oh, well, like, you can kill her, you can damage her while she basically, her red burst attack goes out, and it's the Heavenly Fire, and she can't FFB out of Heavenly Fire, and she will die instead of going into FFB. And then you're like, oh, awesome. But if she doesn't do that in an actual world record attempt IL, or world record attempt New Game Plus, you like kind of cry. It's pretty small for like overall, but for IL it's death.
Also, this is why this stage takes so long we were talking about earlier. It's because you just have to walk everywhere. It like gets to the point where, as you're seeing, he's consistently running out of stamina because he just has to go everywhere on the map. It's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty stamina intensive. Like, I have a pretty ruthless stamina / FFB route to maintain. So if I slip up somewhere, which happened, then I have to do backups of those very strats. Like here, I'm going to not be using FFB. Normally there, I would deactivate, do air C2, and then pop it for this cutscene. But earlier I had to use it against Hawkins because I was behind because I went the Jack route and took a wrong route over to Big Mom.
Yep. That's a weird spot for him to be in.
Yes. As long as I look at him, I won't get mad.
Yeah, if you don't look at him, he's invisible, man. Because, haha, funny render moment.
Yeah, this area has too much
stuff going on.
Yeah. So this fight's like pretty, unfortunately, super ultra straightforward. You just trigger cutscenes. Normally it would be hella annoying because he just uses red burst nonstop, but I can outrange his red burst with I didn't get the lightning like happened there with just C2. King is actually susceptible in a similar way to Bad Drake, where he will enter like perma get screwed stun if he gets hit by like random stuff. Like he goes.
Also, it's about time. It's about
yeah,
to be time.
it's gonna time when I kill him here.
On this last hit here. Yeah.
There.
That's that. So yeah, you did in fact beat the practice time.
Yay.
By only
Let's
like
go,
a minute.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only like a minute, dude. He's gonna
PW4
wash,
goat.
the streets are saying.
Oh.
Nah, this is the goat of PW4 right here, man.
It
Good
is.
stuff.
This is true.
Man. That was a good run.
Yeah.
Well below estimate
true.
for sure, so very well done. And yeah, it was cool to actually like get to see more of Enel. I got to watch you practice a little bit with Z, so obviously Z is the GOAT. Me and Nylan also watched Film Z like a little bit before the event, so I'm familiar with the GOAT now.
He is the
I
goat.
haven't seen that
I've
movie
been
in a
saying
long-
he's the
like
goat.
period. So yeah, he is for sure. Yeah, good stuff, brother. And also, despite the slander, fire commentary.
What slander? I don't know what we're talking about. I
what
was
are you
never
talking
slandering anything. Hey, I mean, are you a fan of the other DLC pack that was dropped recently? For this
I don't
game?
even know. I don't even know the lore behind that DLC pack.
he
You guys
doesn't
are
know.
talking about. Oh yeah, we don't buy that one. I'm like, oh, it must be real bad.
It's CP0
did we explain
Lucci,
it?
S Snake, and Bonnie.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
there's also a
understand.
costume for S Snake if you want to know what it is.
I no need. I get the message. I understand completely.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There are other
Okay.
characters in the game that don't even have costumes.
Yeah, like
Just saying.
95% of them.
Fair enough.
The S Snake has one.
Of course. Well, GG's, Nylan. I appreciate you doing the run for me, homie, and Kyouma for the commentary. We're gonna have a lot more of you coming up
Oh,
here
God.
soon, so it's gonna be pretty hype.
Yes, dude. I get the hate more.
yes, yes,
Yes,
Let the hate flow
yes.
through you.
Yes.
All right. Well, everybody, go follow these two goats. These are two great friends of mine. I don't know why it's not letting me tag Kyouma, but hopefully that worked. Did it work?
Yes,
that worked
it
good.
did.
Yay.
Okay, poggers. Go follow these homies, please, and thank you. Kyouma does lots of Grand Blue lately.
Sadly, yeah.
Ladith the goat.
Unfortunately.
Nylan, Masterclass Router, has helped me with like probably over half of my speedrun.com page is from me being the arm to Nylan's routing, basically me putting it into the test or putting it to the test and actually doing runs with it a lot of the time. But he also does tons of runs himself with his own routes, and pretty much every time he comes up with a route, it is just going to destroy the previous route every time. So very good speedrunner and router, and same goes for Kyouma. So follow these two, please and thanks.
Streets are saying
And
you're a dork, Nylan.
Oh, damn.
sorry, I had to glaze you real quick, man.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
streets are saying you're a dork.
it.
But any last closing statements from you, Nylan, before we get on to Kyouma's Jump Ultimate Stars?
No, not too much. Basically, I don't stream very often, so if you're like following me, that's totally fine. But mostly check out the YouTube. I do.
True.
My
That's a good
YouTube
show.
is
I'll post it
at
in
my
there.
old name, but Nylan will find it instantly. There's 2 channels. I have a roleplay channel for roleplays. I do some anime-centric, mostly original, all homebrew stuff. And then Kyouma also is on there. She does sessions on Tuesdays. And then
Yeah.
I upload my ILs and various things onto my YouTube. And I might stream a little bit more in the future. It depends. It's mostly because I just don't speedrun as much and I roleplay and do other things on the side. And routing takes so long and it's not the most interesting. It's some people really like it, but the way I route, so much of it is inside of a memory editor or something that its screen is just idle gameplay half the time. So, yeah, I appreciate the event and the chance to do this run. This might be the last, big Pirate Warriors run I do. I might do some ILs here and there and what have you on the newest patch, but this is probably the last like big marathon I'll take this game to. So, unless again they release some crazy patch I've never heard of, but I doubt it. And yeah, so anybody who's watching through my channel, etc., move on over to Kyouma's, and I'll be back with some commentary.
Yeah, he will be.
Hell yeah. More gamers. And yeah, good shout on the YouTube. Definitely go sub to the YouTubes, fellas. I posted them in chat, so thank you for that as well. But yeah, we're going to swap over just to get Kyouma set up real quick for Jump. And we have a little bit of time. I think we are still ahead of schedule by a minute. So we'll probably take a minute just to chill and like get situated. But
yes,
we'll be back with some gaming in just a moment, guys. Appreciate